Someone just said gay. I literally always say I'm gonna post more YouTube videos and then I just never do. I feel like I don't have any ideas and I don't find the time, but like I'm posting one now. So I asked on my Instagram story last night assumptions that people have about me, which I actually thought no one was gonna answer, but I do have a few, surprisingly enough, and they're so fucking funny because some of them are so wildly incorrect. Also, I film on my phone, I don't have a camera, so like I literally have the assumptions on my laptop. I don't know if that's really embarrassing, but like I don't have two phones and I don't have a camera, so assumption number one. Someone said you seem mentally ill and you like it. Trust me, you would not like me when I was mentally ill. I used to be, and I'm quite healthy now actually. I feel like I'm feeling quite zen. I was a fucking nightmare. I was literally the worst person. You would not have been my friend. Trust me this. Trust me. I was just like a bratty teen at the age of 21. Well, incorrect. Sorry. Bullied in high school or popular? We call it secondary school, but this is a tough one because I would actually be inclined to say it was a bit of both. I come from a small town, like people know each other, like everyone knows each other, so it's not like, I feel like popularity was a bit weird because like everyone was kind of popular in some way, like everyone knew each other. So I say people knew who I was, but also I was so fucking bullied for the way I looked. Not to be like, sob story, I used to be called ugly, but like literally everyone called me ET for like 4 years, like solid 4 years. Like they would come up to me in the street and go, well ET, and like all this stuff. So I got pretty bullied for like being ugly, which is neither here nor there. I wasn't like a complete loner, like I did have friends, but I also was bullied. So someone said you're vegan. Oh my god, this is literally every single fucking person I meet. I started a new job recently and every single person that I work with at least once has gone to me, are you vegan? Why would I be vegan? I literally feel like I don't look, like nothing against vegans whatsoever, but like I feel like I don't give off vegan vibes. I tried to be vegan. I was actually vegan for 2 months in first year, but I had terms and conditions. So I was vegan when I was sober and when it wasn't the time of the month. So it really wasn't that often. Also cheese wasn't involved. So probably the worst vegan you've literally ever met. You love fashion and have great taste. Thanks, girl. I would say I like fashion as much as the next girl. Like I just like get dressed in the mornings. I'm not like up to date with like Paris Fashion Week and like designers and stuff. Like I remember someone stopped me for an on-street interview one time and she was like, what's the most overrated designer that you, in your opinion? And I was like, trying to think of one. The only person that could come to mind was Balenciaga's. Someone said you're really artistic. No, I've tried. I've really honestly tried my best, but I am not fucking artistic at all. I wish I was, because like being artistic is such an amazing talent and my mom is really artsy. I just could never get it. I just couldn't grasp it. Like I do paint by numbers. Even then you can't really tell what it is. So I don't know. I'm not saying aphantasia or something. I can't see anything in my head. Like it's just black. Like I can't actually like picture anything in my head. So that means that I couldn't never paint by memory. Like I can't draw things, anything. Everybody has their flaws. You're an only child. I am definitely not an only child. I know I probably seem that way because of like I'm very strange on the internet and like you think that no one's ever humbled me in my life, but no, yeah. I have 2 siblings. I've got an older brother and an older sister. I'm actually the baby of the family. Maybe I don't talk about it that much. Like my brother lives in Canada and my sister still lives in Ireland, so I see them when I go home. Actually, but I haven't seen my brother since February, but I'm going home for Christmas and he's going to be there, so I'll see him then. And you're just a big slut for an oversized tee. I am a big slut for anything oversized, actually. Someone said you were a weird kid growing up. I was a horse girl. I was like one of those children who like, we had those fake jumps, like the like horse jumps for people, and like that was like my favorite fucking pastime. I asked for a Segway for Christmas one time, and my mum told me that Santa doesn't do Segways, he does go-karts. It's like one of those stand-up Segways, you know, the ones that like, not like a Swagway, like not the small ones, like one of the stand-up ones. What was an 8-year-old gonna do with that? Like I don't understand. I also every single year asked for a hamster and I never got it. My mum was like, he doesn't do live animals. Sorry, Santa doesn't do that. Yeah, I think it was like a bit weird, but I was just like as weird as the next gal. Like I wasn't like a creep. Someone said you don't cry. Far from it. I don't cry often, and like I'll never. One thing about me, like if I'm ever like having like an argument or something with someone, like I will never cry and I'll never shout and I'll never do anything, but I'll just like, I'm very calm in situations like that, and like I won't get stressed for like exams. Like assignments, anything like that. But then like I'll watch a movie, like a random movie, and I will sob my eyes out. So I cried all the wrong things, I think. You're a lightweight with drink. No. I definitely used to be a lightweight. I definitely used to be a lot more than I am now, but I think I can handle my drink pretty well now. And then someone else said, you look like you'd be able to handle your liquor. So I don't know what vibe I give off, but I feel like I handle it alright. Like I feel like I haven't been like a drunk mess. Like I haven't thrown up in a long time. Touch wood. Someone said, you smell amazing, like so fresh and clean. This is the biggest compliment for me because I feel like I'm really insecure about like my smell. Like I really want to be like one of those people that is like, they walk past and you're like, God, that smelled amazing, but I just feel like that's not me. Like I obviously, like, I'm a clean person, like I shower every day and like I wear deodorant and perfume, but like I feel like my perfume, like it just doesn't stick to me. No matter what perfume I wear, it never sticks. Someone said, I honestly thought you were a fashion student, babe. Girl, I wish. I literally do psychology, not even anywhere near. I think I would crash and burn if I did fashion because I don't have a clue. Plus all the fashion girls are much better dressed than me. Someone said your Snapchat private story is so funny. Personally, I like to think so, but no one in it does. I'm gonna put some stuff up that's been in it recently, like in the past couple weeks. But like everyone in my Snapchat story is so sick of me. I don't even think you understand. Like, it's not as good as you think it is. Someone said you look like you love a cigarette when you've had one drink. Girl, you could not be more wrong. I am allergic to cigarettes. Like I hate them so much. Hate it. Like literally hate it. Not a smoker, not a cigarette girl. I lose my voice every single time I drink anyway, so plus I'm like really a teeth person. I'm really into teeth. Like not like a fetish or anything, but like I just really like having like straight teeth. And I feel like my teeth are always yellow because I drink a lot of peppermint tea and I don't want to exasperate that by smoking. So probably that more so than the health, to be honest. In school, I felt like you would never talk to me because you were popular and pretty. Girl, this is what I look like in school. Not true. I was pretty lonely in school. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like my mental health was pretty horrendous because I just had a bit of a tough time in like 6th year. So like if anyone had come up to me and been like I would have, I'm so shocked that someone like that I give off the impression that like I would never have talked to them. Like that's crazy because I was lonely. Like I would have loved someone to talk to. But I feel like everyone was a bit of a bitch in school. Like I personally, like I would not be friends with my like 14-year-old self. I was literally one of those wee shitheads, like would just so confrontational and just start fights for nothing. And like now you could not pay me to be confrontational. Like I just hate it so much. I hate if I, but like there's like me and like 3 other girls in the year that would just fight all the time. Like not physically fight obviously, but we just like always have it out with each other. And like now love them all. Like it's so crazy how it happens. And like they're just such stupid fights when you're younger, and like it holds into like when you're like 15, you're like, yeah, we don't get on. But like why don't you get on? Because you had a fight when you were 13. It's so crazy. Like I really like everyone I went to school with. Like there's no one that I'm like, oh yeah, don't like her. But like we used to just fight all the time. It's so silly. You like musicals? I'm not gonna lie, I am the biggest for musical music. Like I'd say my favorite genre of movie is like a musical biography. Like I am obsessed. Like Bohemian Rhapsody, Walk the Line, friggin' Elvis, like all of them. I just love them so much. Like Tick Tick Boom, all them. I just, they do something to me. I don't know why. I just love them. Love. Like Inside even. It's not really a biography, but like that kind of thing. But like I don't think I've never been to a musical in like the West End or like Broadway or anything ever. But like I'd love to, but I just haven't. I really want to see Hamilton, really want to see Wicked, really want to see Matilda. But I've never been. I know, probably should. Said you're the friend that gets all her clothes stolen by her friends. Definitely not at home, I wouldn't say. Like I have a very different style to like a lot of the people at home, but Saffron hates to dress herself, so like I usually just pick out all her clothes, and when I do that I like would pick some of my own. So I don't know if it counts as her stealing them, but like I wouldn't massively say that's true. I think none of my friends have the same kind of style as me, so they don't really steal them. Someone said you give me stoner vibes. So incorrect. Like I'm the least stoner you've ever met in your life. Like this is true, I've never touched a class A drug in my whole life, like ever. I know weed isn't a class A, but like I've never touched a class A ever. I just like am scared. I don't know, like I never would risk it. Like cause I know I would be that kind of person who would try something once and that'd be me. My mom really baited into us as children that like drugs were bad and I believed her. So never tried anything. No one ever believes me when I say that. Like whenever I'm like, yeah, no, I've never done drugs. Like everyone's like, you're such a liar. Like you definitely get on it when you go out on the weekends. Like no, I don't. Like I really don't. This is so random. Someone said house captain or pupil council in primary school. Girl, like so true. Like I was away. Like I needed to be the center of attention in primary school. Like I was. So our primary school was split into provinces in Ireland. So I was in Leinster and I was the captain of Leinster and I thought I was the shit. And I think I was the chairman of the student council. This is why I was the way I was when I first started secondary school, because in primary school I needed to be the centre of attention and they let me. Like I was like Cinderella in the school play, like Snow White, like so it kind of beat it into me that I could be the centre of attention if I wanted to, and then I got to secondary school and everyone was like, fuck off. In primary school I was that girl though who was like, I'm different, I'm not like other girls. Like I was such a wee annoying wee bitch. Like I was one of the only girls who was like, I'm not wearing a skirt, I'm wearing trousers. Like my personality trait was that I was a tomboy. And like I'm not a tomboy. Like it's so crazy. Like I just like maybe I just grew out of it, I don't know, but I was just like we fought to be on the rugby team because the girls weren't allowed to be in the rugby team and I was like, we are gonna be on that fucking team, like on the rugby team. But yeah, so I was a bit of that's kind of adds to me being a weird kid. Like someone said you like olives. I freaking hate olives. I hate them so much. I really want to like them, but I've just never been able to get into them. I just hate them. Someone said you did really well in school. I actually did do quite well in school. I had a bit of a tough time when I came to uni because I found school quite easy. I would like not do well during the year and then I would exam really well. So I like always relied on exams to get me my A's, stars and like my A's. And then when I came to uni, obviously like it's not exams, it's all coursework, and so I had no work ethic when I came to uni. So I ended up repeating second year because I just like really fell into a rut because my mental health like went plummeting. I couldn't do my assignments, I couldn't do anything. So but here we are. Someone said you're tall. I love that you think I'm tall. I actually, whenever I was in secondary school, one of my friends was like 5'7", 5'8", I don't know. And I'm 5'4", 5'3" and a half, 5'4". I tell everyone I'm 5'5", but I'm just gonna say 5'4", whatever. And everyone used to meet us and they would tell her that they thought she was gonna be smaller and me that they thought I was gonna be taller. So I don't know what that means, but everyone always thinks I'm gonna be really tall and then they meet me and they're surprised. But it's weird because in England everyone's so tall, whereas in Ireland everyone's so small. So like I was always the tall girl in the friendship group. Like I felt, well probably people watch this are gonna disagree, but I always felt really tall in Ireland because like all my friends were like 5'1", so I was like 5'4", I was like 3 inches taller than them, like felt like a tall girl. And then I came to England and everyone's like 6 foot tall. My ideal height would be 5'8". Like I love to be 5'8", but I wasn't radically blessed. You like a red wine on a Thursday night with the feet up, and do you know what? I do. I'm actually not a red wine drinker, if I'm honest. I like a rosé. Does that make me like a child? But like I'm just not red wine. It's just not for me, unfortunately. That's all I'm gonna do because there are some more. Everyone's so friggin' nice. Like if you want me to do anything else, let me know, because I actually do clearly like the sound of my own voice. No, I do like making videos. I just like do not like having to think of ideas. So if you want to comment and let me know what I should do, I will so do it. So love ya, bye.